May 25th, 2015, from the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Uniondale, New York. It was WWE's Raw. And we had John Cena, and he had his U.S. Open Challenge. But before he had the Open Challenge, he got on the mic, he cut a promo. And when he first came out, he came out to just the crowd going crazy, saying, John Cena sucks. Let's go Cena. Cena sucks. But at first, his music, it hit dun 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 dun. I was like, John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. And then it was, let's go Cena. Cena sucks. And they were really letting Cena have it. And Cena was kind of promo about the match he's going to have versus Kevin Owens at Elimination Chamber, champion versus champion. The United States champion versus the NXT champion. Cross promotions, of course, they're both run by WWE, but it's going to be one heck of a match. And he was saying, all these years people have been saying, let's go Cena. Cena sucks. Well, maybe at Elimination Chamber it will be let's go Cena, fight Owens, fight. So people will actually have something to cheer for, not just cheer against John Cena. And that's the thing is, I'll tell you, they say Cena sucks. Hello? What are you, stupid? Cena does not suck. I'm thinking about making a video just about to go on this, because this is ridiculous. It's like, are you just really dumb that you don't know how awesome John Cena is? Cena is awesome. And he proved it right here tonight once again, as he does every single time he steps in the ring, and especially most recently, ever since he's had the U.S. title, what has he been doing? He's been elevating all the friggin' guys that you're yelling at Cena he sucks because you say he's holding people down. No, he's bringing them up. And then I'll tell you, the thing is, if they cannot, rise up, that's not his fault. It's not his fault that he's the best. Cena's the man. And like I said, he's giving all these guys chances every time he's going in the ring with somebody. He's giving them an opportunity to shine. He let Neville shine. He let Sami Zayn shine. He's letting Kevin Owens shine. It's like, come on, what are you, stupid? People, oh man, they're ridiculous. But anyway, John Cena cut that promo, an excellent promo as always. He's one of the best on the mic. Always has been, always will be. It's a good in-ring performer too. Way underrated. Like, everybody wants to trash him, saying he's only got 5 moves and all that stuff. John Cena is an excellent in-ring performer. And so what we had actually was Zack Ryder come out to go against John Cena. And what had been happening is Entourage was there at Raw. And, when I first saw that they were going to have Entourage there, I thought, oh man, that's so lame. And I had very low expectations. But to tell you the truth, it actually was better than I expected, the whole Entourage thing. I thought it was just going to be so ridiculously stupid and lame. And that would suck, because Entourage, who cares? I mean, hey, HBO has good shows. I love Game of Thrones. Sopranos was awesome. But I never watched Entourage. I never really was interested in it. I have friends that like it, and they say it's the greatest thing. But I'm just like, I just never had the time, and I never really was interested, just because the whole concept seemed pretty lame to me. Like, oh yeah, here's a bunch of people leeching off of somebody who became famous. Yeah, that's a great idea for a show. I don't really understand the whole, why would you want to watch, a bunch of people leech off of somebody? Oh yeah, I want to watch that. Oh yeah, this guy, he made it famous, and then these guys, they just mooch off of him and leech off him. It's just Entourage. Sounds pretty stupid to me. I could be wrong, though. Maybe it's a good show. HBO does have a lot of good shows. I've never watched it, so I don't really know. I'll tell you, actually, this whole thing with WWE made me think, maybe I should give it a shot and check it out on HBO. I do have HBO Go, so maybe I should just give it a watch one time. Like I said, I never really was interested, even though I do like Jeremy Piven, but he wasn't even there. Like I said, I have very low expectations for the whole Entourage thing. Because the way I look at it is, when people show up to WWE, to me, I see it as them trying to, glom off of WWE's popularity. That they're basically trying to, get the WWE fans to go support their project or their movie. But they're not really there. They're not... they don't care about the WWE fans. They're just trying to use us, is how I feel. And then, WWE, I think the whole reason they have on all these different people from time to time is more because they're thinking like, oh yeah, this will bring in like viewers and press outside of just the hardcore wrestling fans. It'll bring more mainstream attention. And I mean, that's cool. I understand that. That's good. The more, eyes on the product, the more exposure from the media, and the more, other people coming in, it's like a pop culture thing. Like, I understand that. And so, okay, whatever. Even though, like I said, like, sometimes, depending on who they have come in, it's like, what are they doing there? Like, there's no crossover appeal. Other times, though, it's good. Like, when they have Hugh Jackman, like, yes, freaking Wolverine is awesome. Like, I like Wolverine. I'm pretty sure a lot of people in the WWE universe like Wolverine. Same thing with they had, Steve Amell from Arrow on earlier with Stardust. That was cool. Arrow's awesome. But then, like I said, Entourage, I was kind of like, Although, I understand with Ronda Rousey being in the movie, that's kind of a connection. And we saw, with backstage, they showed up. Then they went and they started brown-nosing the Authority. That was like, and that's actually what I expect out of those guys. Even though I don't really know anything about the show, but my perception of it, not having seen it, is like, oh yeah, those guys are just douchebags. And then they were being that, like, which I was like, well, at least they're being what they are, like, sitting there kissing Stephanie and Triple H's ass, all brown nose, and I'm just like, yeah, let me kiss your ass, except, like, the one guy, but even the one guy trying to be all like, oh, I like Dean, he was freaking lame anyway, so it's like, even though Dean is cool. And then, although the thing with the Divas, that was, I thought that was actually kind of cool. It was alright. I was like, that was kind of alright. You know what I mean? But, like, and they had, Alicia Fox, Summer Rae, Layla, and then Emma, which was kind of like, why is Emma, like, there? Even though I guess that's kind of like the, like the heel girls kind of group, I guess. But anyway, so I guess they like bad girls, apparently. But anyway... the one dude, I don't even know their names, so I don't watch the show, but I know there's the guy who is in the show with the dog that talked that Bobcat Goldthwait was the voice for, which is basically, like, the inspiration for Ted, like, Seth MacFarlane just ripped off this show, and then, there was the talking dog, he lived in the basement, and then the dude from Entourage, he was the kid on the show. That guy's alright, that show was alright, whatever, it is what it was, but, he was with Zack Ryder, and so then these guys, they were like Kevin Dillon or Matt Dillon's brother or whatever, and then the other two guys, whoever the heck they are, I don't know, but they were like talking to the Divas, and then this guy's like, oh, come in here, you gotta talk with Zack and everything. Zack Ryder's cool, I like Zack Ryder, I like, a lot of people do, a lot of people don't, you know what I mean, for whatever reason. I thought it was kind of whack how they buried Zack Ryder when he made himself popular before, with the YouTube and everything, and that was cool. Zack Ryder, like I said, I think Zack Ryder's cool. I thought they should have, done something with him instead of just trying to, kill the fact that he made himself popular. It's like, what the hell? But anyway, right here it was cool that he got to shine a little bit on Raw, and that's, again, see, John Cena, he's giving Zack Ryder some shine right here, and that's how the match went down, too, because that was the thing, these guys were like, hey, Zack, you got to challenge John Cena, I guess, and they came out, and that was the thing, after Cena cut his promo, Entourage came out, and they were kind of like, he's like, hey, you guys taking me on, that'd be a joke. I would actually like to see John Cena AA, the guest Entourage. That would have been funny. But anyways, they had Zack come down there, so Zack Ryder from Long Island IZ, came out there in front of the Long Island fans. It's the final WWE event at the Nassau Coliseum. Like I was talking about earlier, the Coliseum has a lot of history. It's definitely, a prolific venue there. Even though, for whatever reason, these people, they're funny, right? They're booing Rusev, and then they're booing Cena. It's like, make up your freaking mind, people. If you're gonna boo Rusev, then cheer Cena. If you're gonna boo Cena, then you should have been cheering Rusev. What, are you stupid? Anyway... But, yeah, so Zack Ryder came out there, they had a match, it was pretty decent, not anything like some big technical match, but it was alright, and actually John Cena was letting fucking Zack Ryder get a lot of offense in. Zack Ryder was doing everything, he got the broski boot and everything, he kept going for pins, but he did not get it. And then it ended up where Matt Dillon's brother there, Kevin or whatever, I guess is his name, he ended up jumping in the ring, which was like, are you kidding me? It would have been so lame if he would have actually got any kind of offense in there, but no, he backed down pretty quick. Like, he came in there, stopped Cena from doing the 5-knuckle shuffle. And he was all like, oh, I'm just kidding, Cena. Like, let's shake hands. I really don't want no part of you. He don't want no part of Cena. Cena would mess him up. But, Cena ended up getting the AA, though, after, first, Zack Ryder rolled him up using that as a distraction. And, like, these guys are like, oh! And then, Cena kicked out. Then he got him with the AA, and boom, 1, 2, 3, John Cena wins. John Cena. John Cena's awesome, man. For real. Like, I don't know why, people hate him so much and everything. It's not his fault, the way the booking is. He can't help that. All he can do is be the best that he can be. And that's what he is. He comes out there, and he gives 100% total effort. And like I say, he been letting people shine, man. And that's the thing. What happens after the match? Here comes Kevin Owens. Oh my God, that was awesome. Kevin Owens comes out, pop-up powerbomb. Kevin Owens leaves Cena laid out in the ring on his back. And Kevin Owens, once again, disrespecting the United States and the United States Championship, stepping on the belt. Kevin Owens don't care about the U.S. He's from Montreal. He's a Quebecer. He's a Canadian. This is funny, right? There they are in Long Island, New York City, right? In New York State, Long Island, whatever. And they were all like, yeah, Kevin Owens, fuck USA. But you were just saying USA, USA. And like booing Rusev. Like, are you a bunch of idiots? Like, really? Oh my God. So the fans are freaking bipolar or something. Like I said, I mean, how could you be all USA, USA against Rusev, and then when a Canadian, a French Canadian, who doesn't even really, English ain't even his native tongue, he speaks French as his first language, okay? He comes out there, steps on the US belt, and everybody's like, yeah! It's like, we're dumb! It's like, idiots. Oh my goodness. But it was awesome, though. It was cool seeing Kevin Owens powerbomb and everything. But that's what I'm saying, for people to say Cena sucks, it's like, well, Cena just proved you to be a freaking moron. Because if Cena sucked, then how come he was on his back? And how come he let Kevin Owens powerbomb? How come he's having a match at Elimination Chamber versus Kevin Owens? You freaking idiot. Man, Cena's been doing nothing but raising up people, especially recently. Maybe you want to say whatever, he buried people in the past, but nah, that's bullcrap. And the thing is, even right now, really, historically speaking, John Cena is right now ready to go on another 5-7 year run at the top if he so chose. Because that's where, that's historically speaking, he's at. People say, oh, he's so old. Not really. Not in wrestling terms. In wrestling terms, he's actually, on the mic, hitting his stride. He's better than ever on the mic. Just as good as he always been in the ring. So, I mean, he's, actually, this is when a wrestler is actually at their peak. Is at this age that Cena's just hitting right now. It's if you look at the history of wrestling, actually. And so for him to actually be setting up other guys who are younger and lower down the totem pole and to be bringing them up to his level, because just getting in the ring with them is putting them on the same level as he is, that's respect. And people should respect John Cena. And to not respect him to chant Cena sucks just shows that you're a sucker and you're not a wrestling fan. You're I don't know what you are. You're just some person that doesn't respect hard work, doesn't respect someone who actually goes out there and gives their life, their blood, their sweat, and their tears for you, for your entertainment, and then you're gonna sit there and boo him. It's yeah, that good luck with that one. That's freaking ridiculous. And I mean, I don't know. Elimination Chamber's gonna be awesome. It would be so sweet if Kevin Owens wins. I don't know, though. I really don't think he is, but he might, though. He might. That'd be crazy. And I'll tell you what, if Kevin Owens beats John Cena, then everybody can just shut the fuck up. Because if he beats him, then you really got nothing to say. And even regardless, even if Cena wins, the fact that it's going to be a knockdown, drag him out match, the fact that he's even having the match with them, you should respect him. You need to shut up and respect John Cena, because you're stupid and you don't make sense. And I'll make a whole video about that. But anyway, dude, I thought it was pretty cool all in all. Like I said, I was actually like, had real low expectations for the whole Entourage thing, but it wasn't that bad. It was actually like halfway decent, even though I was kind of like ready to just trash on that. But I was like, you know what, this isn't that bad. I'm not going to just trash on it just because I was gonna, or because I wasn't really looking forward to it going in. But then I thought they handled it pretty well, all in all. You know what I mean? It's always kind of weird when they have someone show up outside of wrestling. But they actually had, like I said, a couple of spots here where they did that first with the Arrow, Steve Amell, and then, you know, throughout the show with Entourage. And they said, I thought it was going to be really lame, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And so I was actually, oh, you know, I guess it's good to have low expectations sometimes. That's what happens, you know, sometimes you go see a movie, everybody says it sucks, and you're like, yeah, that movie wasn't so bad. But if you go in thinking like, oh yeah, this is going to be the greatest thing ever, and they're like, yeah, it wasn't really that good, was it? You know? So, I mean, you have low expectations, you ain't going to be disappointed. And that's how that was with Entourage. And, you know, Cena, the match with Zack Ryder, it was pretty straight. I thought, obviously, the ones with Sami Zayn and with Neville were a lot better, but it was still, you know, it was good to see Zack Ryder get on Raw. Like I said, I do like Zack Ryder. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, whether you agree or disagree. Hey, you know, if you don't agree with me, I still respect your opinion, even though I think people who say Cena sucks are stupid. But hey, that's my opinion. Maybe you think I'm stupid. If you do, feel free to share in the comment section below. I'm definitely open to either side, whether you agree or disagree. That's your choice, that's your prerogative, and the comment section is free for all. So thank you very much for listening. It is greatly appreciated.